Hi everybody, Kaylin with a Mindful Journey with Kaylin here, and we are going to talk about setting intentions around the new moon. So this is something that I just started doing. Instead of doing intentions every single week, doing more of it based around the full moon, because the full new moon means new, starting over, fresh look at everything. And so sometimes it can just be so much adding up, doing the everyday work of doing new intentions every single week. So I recommend a journal, a pen. I love erasable pens. These are my favorite things in the whole wide world, thanks to Carrie, my mentor at Yoga's Arc. And then I also like to recommend some sage or Palo Santo. It's just a really great way to cleanse your space. It's a really great way to just reset everything, whether there was like negative conversations that happened or whatever. It's just a really great way of just resetting your space. So journal, pen, sage and Palo Santo if you have it, and then just your breath. That's all you need. So there's a new moon coming up. So for the next few days, take some time and just sit with yourself, and we'll do a guided meditation around it as well. But just sit with yourself and just ask yourself, how am I showing up right now? Is this the way that I want to be showing up for myself, for everybody around me, for my kids, my family, my coworkers? And then you can start by asking yourself, how do I want to show up? If I'm not showing up in the way that I want to, how do I want to show up? And once you start doing that internal groundwork, you can start to set your intentions. And that's when you can start making some real changes, is when you start to realize what you really truly want and how to get there. So take some time, find a seated position, your hands facing up for receiving, or they can face down for grounding, whatever you would like. On the next inhale, nice straight spine. Open the mouth, let it go. Letting go of not everything that doesn't matter anymore. Deep inhale in through the belly. Open the mouth, let it go. Relaxing the shoulders. One more deep inhale. And on your exhale, open mouth, letting everything go that no longer serves you. Returning to a natural breath in and out through the nose, not controlling it. Can you soften your eyebrows, your jaw? Let the tongue fall off the roof of your mouth. Can your shoulders soften just a little bit more? Can your spine straighten just a little bit more? Start to settle in, bringing awareness to your to-do list, to everything that needs done. And then on your next exhale, just let it go. Everything will be there for you when you're done. Right now, we're just going to give ourselves permission to be still and to breathe. Starting to lengthen your inhales, lengthen your exhales. Focusing on the breath. Notice how it feels as it fills up the belly. And notice how it feels as your body lets go, deflating every bit of air out. Now we start to recognize, start to think about the last month. Reflect. How did you feel? How did you show up for yourself and for those around you? Now, let's take time to take a nice deep inhale together. And on the exhale, letting it go. The past no longer serves you. It no longer determines who you are, and your past does not define you, even just the past 4 weeks since the last full moon. From here, we get to start new, we get to start fresh. Now, I want you to envision how you want to show up, envisioning yourself as the person that you want to be. Are you kind? Are you patient? Are you loving? Or are you judging? Taking the next few moments to visualize who you want to be. Now, think of one way, one thing that you can adjust right now, today, in order to achieve the person that you want to be. Maybe it's that you take a deep breath when you feel yourself getting angered or triggered, and respond with kindness instead of anger. Maybe you want to show up more present and put the phone away when you're around your loved ones. Maybe you want to be more patient with your children or your colleagues, or even yourself or your spouse. Taking a few deep breaths here to really think about who you want to be. Beautiful. Now a few affirmations to get us going and wrap this new moon intentions up. On the inhale, repeating to yourself mentally or aloud, I am kind. On the exhale, let something go. Inhale, I am patient. Inhale, life is happening for me, not to me. Inhale, I am not a victim of myself or other people. Inhale, prosperity flows in and all around me. Inhale, I am lovable just as I am. I love and accept myself in totality. And the last one, I am on the way to being the best version of me that I can be. Beautiful. Now feel free to sit here for a few more moments and really visualize the person that you want to be. The more we visualize it, the more it will come true. And the more that we fake it until we make it, and by that I mean faking being this person that we want to be, the more that we become that and choose to be that every single day, eventually you will find yourself being that without having to force it. It will just be natural. Remembering to lead with kindness and not judgment. You never know what is going on in someone else's day and how your interaction might affect them. The light and darkness in me sees and honors the light and darkness in you. Namaste. Take time to journal, work out your feelings, make a list of everything that came to you, of how you want to be and who you want to be, and just reflect on it over the next few weeks.